you an overview of what is learning English for a Spanish native speaker. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and most welcome guests. I have photocopied from this book when I was an English student, something that we relate to the sound bank. So most of you probably haven't seen it because you are likely to have English as your first language. But people overseas, we usually have these English sounds because it helps us to understand the different sounds that we need to use in the English phonetic. So if you can have a look from number 1 to 20, you can see that in English we have 20 different sounds just for vowels. Okay, so these 20 different sounds are 7 for short vowels, 5 for long vowels, and 8 of those vowel sounds are for diphthongs. Diphthongs. A diphthong is when we have two vowels together, so it's represented that sound. Right, so from 20 sounds, in Spanish we only have 10, so we have just 5 pure vowel sounds, and then we also have 5 diphthongs. Diphthongs. But you know what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, we make a difference between short sounds and long sounds in vowels, where in Spanish one we have short ones. So that's the first important difference. And as well, we can see in the next table, in the right hand side from 21 to 44, so these are the consonant sounds. And in English, we have some voice consonants and some unvoiced. So that means like when we pronounce the words, we then really are not pronouncing those words, those letters, those consonants. Where in Spanish, we pronounce all the letters. So yeah, it seems it's a little bit more complicated for us. And then you can also see the words that identify each sound, so you can find them. So even I don't pretend, I don't want to make a fool of myself. I will probably going to, but I'm going to do a quick activity where I'm going to explain you these short, long sounds, what it actually means. So I'm going to say a word in English, and you need to tell me what it is in English, just like really quick. Oh, is this what you're saying? All right. So the first word is going to be heat.
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 Yeah.
Heat.
So what is heat?
Heat.
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 Heat. Heat.
No, that's heat. So that's heat.
Heat. Like warm. Temperature. Temperature. Temperature.
Yeah. So I was trying to say heat, and I was trying to make the long sound of the vowel because that is temperature. But if you say it really quick, like hit, that is like hitting something. So this is the example, but I also have more, and let's go to practice and see how it goes. I'm going to say now, sheep.
Sheep. Animal. Animal.
Yes. So we are saying that we have two words that they are spelled completely different. They have completely different meanings. But for the Spanish people, it's pretty much it sounds the same. But now we need to remember, oh, the animal one, you need to make it long, like sheep. And the boat, we need to make it quick and short, which will be sheep. I don't know if that's correct. Okay, another one. Eel.
Eel.
Long slippery fish.
Fish.
Yes.
Different.
And then if I say eel.
Not well.
Really? Okay, but now you understand me, which is really good. You have to understand my frustration. And this obviously have a really important reason, and it's that English comes from a Germanic language, whether Spanish comes from a Romance language. So obviously these have massive implications on the grammar structure, and as you can see, of course, on the pronunciation as well. So I also have a second quick exercise, and this one is basically, we have words in Spanish that are spelled exactly the same in English, and they actually have the same meaning, but we pronounce it in a different way. So now I'm going to pronounce words in Spanish, and you need to tell me the pronunciation in English if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to start with easy ones, and then I'm going to the next level. Robot.
Robot.
Good, good. Okay. Rugby. Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Virus.
Beetroot.
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 Yes.
Virus.
Virus. Virus. It's spelled exactly same meaning, but it's just like how we pronounce or how you guys pronounce. Okay. Anemia.
Anemia.
Global.
Global.
Debate. No, debate. Debate is debate. Anyway.
Debate.
Chapati is close.
Okay, last one. Ballet.
Ballet.
Okay, so I'm going to conclude my speech. Just to let you know, since you understand so well Spanish, I'm going to, for now, speak to you in Spanish because it seems like it's more successful than my English.